Am I the asshole for leaving my wife and kids? I'm sure the title will lead most to say yes, but I feel right in my reasons to leave. Together we had 3 boys. My ex took them to her parents' house, a 20-minute drive from our house that I had built myself 10 years prior.
It's almost like the Up thing. They build a house together, but only he does it. She just puts her hand on the mailbox like, oh, I did work too.
She burned my house down. Bro, we were just like so excited for him building a house. Ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of Los Hijinks. My name is Carlos.
My name's Daniel.
We had a good
Fun night.
fun night last night, right?
Whoa, don't. Whoa, okay.
Not like that, not like that.
Jesus
We are
Christ.
cousins. We are cousins.
It was someone's birthday. They were like, let's go clubbing.
I was like, no.
Yeah. So if we seem a little out of it,
That's because of
it's
that.
because of that. But actually, I don't think it was that. I think you needed more sleep.
Okay, yeah, I
You were tired.
was running on 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't take naps. Actually, no, I lied. I took like another hour nap.
Yeah. And then I feel like I drank responsibly, low key. Even though I got another drink while we were out, I feel like I drank responsibly.
I mean, you went at your pace.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I sobered up real quick though.
I don't think I sobered up real quick because I just had finished a drink before we left.
Oh yeah. And then it made you talk, and I was like, bro, look at this guy's talking.
Are you embarrassed by that?
No.
Okay.
It's just funny to me. Because I feel like you're like, no, I'm good. And then you keep proceeding
okay.
on talking a lot. That's how you're...
Tell me about your childhood. No, I feel like I do that either way, though. It's just more heightened.
Yeah. It's like, you don't even have to ask me. I'll just tell you my life story.
Okay, yeah. The price of oversharing.
Yeah. No, but I don't know. The alcohol didn't hit me last night. So, I don't know why.
I'm not saying you needed more. Because I feel like even before we left, you're like, oh, it's all right. No, I'm not feeling anything.
Yeah. That's why I kept taking shots.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, let me feel something. Please.
We should preface this. We had 4 designated drivers. We all came back home fine. But how would you rate the club experience?
I'm introverted, bro.
Do you think I am?
No. I mean,
I didn't finish my sentence, but go ahead.
Oh. No, just I'm introverted but extroverted, but I don't like going to clubs. Because it's the only thing I did there. The only thing I did there was just
judge the
dude,
DJ.
Literally, I think it was just me being like my music
your background
persona. And I was just like, what kind of fucking transition? Who hired this man? Who put him in charge? I could do a better job. Better job. See, I'm tired right now. I can't.
Sometimes you can't even talk, but you can actually transition a song. I think what?
Nothing.
I think for me, I think it was pretty fun. Every time I walked up to the bar, if Brandon hears, he's gonna be like, "Oh, word!" But it's like every time I walk up near the bar, I'm like, I just imagine Brandon behind the bar, like doing like the shaking of the like the mixed drink thing, and then like pouring it like that.
Dude, I was even thinking about that. I was like, I could be back there, bro. I can make drinks for people. Let me hop in, bro.
But I wonder though, like, cause it was like a Saturday, right? I wonder how like crazy it's gotten in general for people in the back trying to make drinks and people like barely able to speak, you know?
Oh,
because they're like already messed up. That second place we went to though, I tried ordering a drink for the birthday person.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just like a big dude just standing there. I'm like there's a chair. Either sit or skedaddle, dude. Like, other people are trying to order something.
Oh, was that dude?
It was like a tall
in the
guy.
corner?
No. That guy in the corner was someone else. Like, I think it was like a security guy.
Oh. I don't know why I saw, like, pointing to you two and just, like, I don't know if he told you to move.
Oh, it's good. When I went up there, we were looking for a menu, and I was looking around, and he's like, you guys can't be back here. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Because it's like the entrance for the meseros type thing. I didn't realize. I was just looking for a menu.
You said that, like the entrance. Thinking back on the other one. Do you know what I told you?
What?
Like, I think only women can go up there.
Yeah.
But there was like, oh no, there wasn't some dude. That was a waiter. Never mind.
No,
Yeah.
there was a few guys like near the stairs like that.
I don't know who.
I don't know if maybe they were waiting for their girl or something.
Like the girl went, and then the guy was gonna go, and these the
Oh,
bouncer
like,
was just like,
whoa,
like that. And I was like, whoa,
bro. When I told Caesar that too, like when he looked like he was. What did I
I
say?
thought Chaparro's away, bro. That guy did not look any taller than us. The one on the stairs.
No, I'm
you know?
saying Caesar looks like he should be wearing a shirt that says security behind him, because it had like he's wearing a black shirt,
Oh,
and then he goes like, when we were,
and you're
just,
like,
yeah,
he looks like a bouncer, dude.
yeah, he does. That's what I said.
But
But it was
overall,
fun. I think.
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't do it again.
Understandable. I don't blame you.
Even my parents kind of just said like, yeah, you're not gonna like it.
Oh, you told them you were gonna go out like that?
Well, it wasn't because of that. I think I brought it up somewhere else, and I told them about it, and said like, would I be this type of person, or would I enjoy it?
Oh, just separately?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then they said, no, you're not gonna enjoy it, because you're not gonna talk to people. And I was like, all right, cool, thanks for
the words of confidence.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, but you have to go up to people and ask them to dance or like.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about like maybe when I was talking to Benny, I was like maybe it would be like a little bit quote unquote better if there was like if I had a girl and we went and then we danced together, because it's I feel like for me I don't really want to go up to somebody. That's just me. I don't know if I want a club girl.
I don't.
You know.
I don't know. I just.
It's probably a different conversation for a different. But what?
I forgot what it was, but all I know is that Benny, I guess, was looking around, and
you want to keep this in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's funny. It was funny.
Oh.
I don't know if this is his reaction to what I was seeing too, but I just saw this woman just like grinding on his guy, and then Benny was like looking at her.
Wait, at the first place or second?
No, first place.
Was it the people right in front of us?
Yeah, it was before it got crowded.
Oh, next to the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just like she went at it. I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck? And all I know is like Benny was just looking.
He did the side eye.
Yeah. No, it was funny.
I don't know if I was. No, I had to be there. I just was not paying attention.
No, you weren't. You were.
I wasn't there.
No, you were there. You were next to me, but I think you were just like vibing to the music.
Oh yeah. See, maybe if I had a little more in me, I may have. But the thing is, like, I might cut this out. No, mostly because like the dancing part.
Okay.
Because I was like, I wanted to dance more, or like vibe a little bit more, but like I feel like it looks weird
if you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just in your head. Everyone else is minding their own business. No one's really gonna pay attention to you.
I guess so. Oh yeah, I guess after all this, happy birthday to Shy. I said it.
What?
I said it. I think then, when we were giving the gifts.
Yeah, we both said it.
Yeah, but just so it's commemorated on the podcast. Even if I did it, I'm sorry. Happy birthday right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to move on to the Reddit questions?
So Zen had this idea, right?
Well, I had this
the
idea
segment
last
we just
week.
talked, he's like, "Am I the asshole for
not remembering someone's birthday?"
Sorta.
That's okay. So that's not one of the questions, but I just kind of want to answer
it.
Oh
yeah, that is a question.
I kind of want to answer that.
Okay.
Would you be considered an asshole if you forget someone's
Depends
birthday?
who it is.
Depends who it is.
Yes.
All right. Who's on the list of
asshole? If you you would be considered an asshole if you forgot their birthday?
Yeah.
Family.
Oh, just family.
Close
Significant
friends.
other.
Significant other. Close friends. I mean, now I learned that Benny's birthday is on the 29th of May. I didn't know that.
I forgot until just now.
What the f***?
I know I asked him, but dude, I was one drink
away from forgetting everything.
So, excuse me. Well, I guess now I know Tawish's too.
What's his? Oh shit.
Last week.
Oh yeah, what the
dude, we literally went.
I know we went out. I didn't I didn't think about that. That's fucking crazy. How do I forget?
Bro, not even one drink in. Oh, yeah, but you're right. I think it depends on the person.
But if it's like, I don't know.
If it's a coworker, it's like
Yeah, you don't need to.
you don't need to remember unless they asked you to cover for their birthday. You said yeah, but you never asked what day.
I feel like I've always worked on my birthday.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, I'm a year closer to death. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you want me to make out of it.
It's just another day.
Like, why are you working? Because I need money, you know? Anyways.
First one, Carlos is starting off.
All right. So this one I found. Am I the asshole for leaving my wife and kids? Sometimes. No.
What did Caesar say? So let's hear him out.
Let's hear him out first.
Oh my God.
Caesar does say that shit.
What? Let's hear him out.
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. All right. Am I the asshole for leaving my wife and kids? I'm sure the title will lead most to say yes, but I feel right in my reasons to leave. This happened years ago. I'm married. Oh my God, I'm married. I married the wrong woman. My ex is internally a very angry person and wanted to be very controlling, usually in varying dramatic ways, and eventually years of this caused our divorce. Together we had 3 boys, 3 and 4 years apart. My eldest was 9 when the divorce happened. My ex took them to her parents' house, a 20-minute drive from our house that I had built myself 10 years prior. Whoa, this man built Bob the Builder, bro.
It's almost like the Up thing, where they build a house together, but only he does it. She just puts her hand on the mailbox, like, "Oh, I did the work too."
Yeah, I was involved in this. She burned my house down. Bro, we were just like so excited for him building a house. She burned my house down not long after while I was at work. No one was hurt, and I have no real proof it was her. Nothing really came out of it. The fire was suspicious, but it was in days before doorbell cameras. I think she lit a massive fire in the fireplace. So I left. I had a job that was very specialized, high in demand generally everywhere. And back then, you could get a job with a smile and a handshake.
Wait. I have a question. So he built the house.
Yes.
That has a fireplace.
Yes. What?
She won the lottery. And she fucking threw it away.
Oh,
well, I don't know how this man.
Let's hear her out.
Yeah,
let's hear her out.
Oh my God. The point is, like, the craftsmanship that goes through making a house and a working fireplace, chimney, all. Oh my God.
That's the life.
I wonder how the foundation was.
I don't know.
Could he rebuild?
First, I went to a major city in Canada that starts with T.
Toronto.
Oh. Why couldn't he just say that? I don't know. Saved cash for about a year and then moved to a small town about 2,500 kilometers from home. In this small town, I kept the same job and ended up meeting another woman, and we had 1 child together. She and I are still married. My kids from my previous marriage would come to stay with us for summers during summer break. I thought they'd enjoyed the summers. They built go-karts and raced them one year. We were always camping, etc. My eldest dropped out of high school at home. What does that mean?
Homeschooled?
I don't know.
Mom, I'm not coming in.
Dropped out of high school at home.
Oh, maybe and stayed home.
I don't know.
Okay.
And my younger 2 from the previous marriage eventually moved in with us for their last years of high school. They grew up. They had children. I have 10 grandchildren, and they're starting to grow up too. I'm dying.
This is fake, isn't it?
I don't know. This doesn't seem fake. I'm dying. Good days and bad, but the good are quickly gathering rare. My kids are talking to each other about it, and individually to me. My youngest son from my current marriage called my second youngest for support after having dealt with me on a particular bad day. My youngest thinks that his older brothers hold a great dealt with resent towards me, or towards him, for being my replacement family, and me for leaving them with a mother that didn't spend child support on things like electricity or running water. Damn. I haven't spoken to my oldest children about my conversation with my youngest yet. I'm not sure if I should bring it up or let them. I felt justified with my decision, but I'm no longer sure if I'm at peace with it. Am I the asshole?
So let's get something.
Let's break it
Let's
down.
break it down. He's a grandfather using Reddit. That's all I took away from this story.
Yes. How the f- does he know how to use technology?
What is a kilometer, dude?
Yeah, 2,500
Yeah.
kilometers.
I mean, maybe he's like a young grandpa. Like I guess maybe like
Yeah, but if he's
my
dying-
dad. Oh, I don't know if that's what he meant. I thought he meant like he's closer to death, like he's getting older. But I guess he said dying, but he didn't say with
well, like,
what.
I guess that wasn't like the big factor in this.
Yeah.
It's more of, I know he wants to make peace. Like,
You have two families.
yeah, it's like from what I can think of in this situation, yes, you have two families, but if you love them the same way that you did, like you not separate, you love them all the same, and then the oldest tries to do some shit like that's like, nah, you know, and then the youngest are like,
Wait, what did the oldest do?
well, oh, okay, so I mixed it up.
Oh, okay.
So
what?
it's the youngest who think that the oldest are the replacement family or whatever,
Really?
or some shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, but still, and whichever side you were
I guess
in,
no. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said really like that. Because I always thought that it's it's always like the more recent families, the replacement family.
or
But you're
maybe-
right. It shouldn't
Or
really
maybe
matter.
it's like, oh, do the oldest think that we're just a replacement? You know, but like I said,
maybe
whichever
this
side-
guy's spending more time with his older kids.
yeah,
from the
but
previous
didn't mention
marriage.
that.
No, I'm saying maybe
Oh.
that's what it is, that the youngest is like, yo, what the hell? They're a replacement.
Still, they have to understand that
There's no
there has to be time for like everyone,
Yeah,
and if they don't see that, then it's just jealousy, and I can understand that.
yeah,
'cause
where it
there's-
comes from.
You know, it's two families, but still, even if you're coming to your, ending days or whatever.
Oh, coming
you-
to
like-
terms.
Yeah, like you should actually come to terms. You should bring something up so you can come at peace with it. But if you don't let that out, you're
Yeah.
kind of just gonna like have that guilt even when you die. It's like, no, dude, I'm gonna talk about it, and if you don't like it, well, I let it out. You know?
See, there's another thing that it's not really brought up so much, but like, how many kids do you say were there?
So he had 3 on the first one.
Yeah, and 2 from the recent.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
So let's say it is 5. 5 had 2 children each. That's why it's 10 grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has to make a will. Not for the grandchildren necessarily, but for his children. Because
Yeah.
so I was scared that's gonna go bad if the siblings don't get along like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fighting over, this is my house. No, this is my chimney. You know, they're gonna. I think he has to come to terms with that, have a conversation with them, and then like make a will. But it being like, hey man, in the will, like, yo, dog, stop, don't fight over this.
Yeah.
on
Can
my
I just write
deathbed.
a little letter just saying I loved you guys
Yeah,
equally,
yeah.
and
Because I could understand like maybe the younger ones or the ones from the more recent marriage felt sort of jealous for the original kids, because he's trying to reconnect with them and they're probably spending a little more time, and he's like, yo, dad, what the heck,
yeah.
you know.
I mean,
But I've always wondered that, like, the reactions to like the half siblings type thing, like what would they go through, like first discovering that they exist.
mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, I don't think the dad originally is like, oh, by the way, you have, I don't know if that happened right away. Or
But
probably did, because they came
But
over.
I'm pretty sure they were young.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is what's up. This happened.
My wife
So-
burned down my house.
So your half brothers are coming.
I feel like I don't know why. Part of me is thinking that that's not a real story.
But even if it was, it's like
Yeah.
still,
So
if you were in that type of situation, it's better to bring it up to come at peace with it, even if.
What's the original question though?
Oh,
Am I the asshole for what?
leaving my wife and kids.
The original.
Yeah.
What are the comments saying?
Info. If your wife was a violently unstable pragmatic who starved the kids, why not take your kids with you or rescue them at any point? I assume her behavior was known by others as well or documented even. But I don't think that talks about like.
It doesn't talk about that, but that brings up a really, really good point.
I guess the point of this story is just like, should I have left my wife
and kids, because he left his kids.
Yeah.
You
You wouldn't be the asshole if you left your wife. If you brought your kids along.
Yeah, because it is still your responsibility.
Yeah, none of that would have actually happened. Like, let's say
I reckon you could have still met this. That's probably like a rom-com somewhere. It's like, oh, I have 3 kids, but I met my next wife at a ski resort in Toronto. I don't know.
But like I said, if you brought the older kids, and then a woman's like, oh, you have 3 kids, cool. I love to be a mom, or I'd love to be a mom, right?
Damn.
And then they get together.
They have a kid.
Dude,
then Modern Family.
I don't know.
Or it didn't happen exactly like that, but you know, the two older, like not Jay, the older one, remarries, and he's with a woman, Gloria, but she already has a kid from her first marriage or whatever. Then they have another kid together.
I didn't know
like
that.
Jay and Gloria. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A little sport. Well, my point is,
a little sport.
Yeah, like I'm sure someone out there, you know, will not necessarily see desperation in your eyes and be like, damn, this guy's really, he's a single dad and for this reason. You know, I think, yes, you could be more considered the asshole if you didn't. Like, if you knew all this. Like, because that's why I said, I don't know, like, when did the house burn? Was it, he said no one was hurt, but was it before the kids or after?
No, it was after.
After the kids.
Yeah.
So, but no one was hurt.
No.
That's a miracle. That's a miracle no one's hurt.
But the wife could have just planned it out saying, oh, the kids are at school. Husband is at work. Burn that bitch down. You know? She may be a psychopath, but she's a smart psychopath.
Nah. I think he's not the asshole for leaving the wife, but the kids, yeah.
Yeah, the kids, you kind of are an
I
asshole.
can see why he's trying to reconcile that relationship, though.
Yeah.
What's another comment they say?
You're about to go, so how you handle this conversation with your older kids from one marriage will leave behind your legacy. You can be the dad that left them with their psycho mom, started over and had no remorse, or you can be the dad who acknowledged his shortcomings as a parent, recognizes the pain recognizes your pain. What? Recognizes the pain your choice inflicted upon your kids and be the one who helps them heal from the mess of a childhood.
Bars. Yeah, I mean, you're right about the deathbed thing. Like, if he knows he's about to go, he's got to acknowledge his wrongdoings.
Yeah.
His mistakes.
I know there was this, like, one, I think it was, I don't know, no, it wasn't a comedian. I just saw this video somewhere where the kid was like, his dad didn't really like spending time with his son, like playing catch or whatever. So the son spent time with him just doing things, just like fixing shit, right? And then he grew up and he tried to be better and whatever. And he like accomplished a lot of things. And at the very end, like when his father was on his deathbed, he's like, oh, hey, Dad, are you proud of me? Or was there ever a moment I made you proud? And he's just like, no. I'm like, damn.
That stung a little bit.
Huh?
I said that stung a little bit.
Like, I don't know why I brought that up, but it just reminded me of that.
I was looking at your face and it just reminded me of that.
No, like how they said it. It's like, yeah, if you just don't say anything, it's kind of like
okay. In the father's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
So
you kind of it's unfortunate, but you kind of, if you don't say anything, you just, but you know your time is coming, I guess.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's right.
Yeah, if you know, then you have a chance to do something.
Yeah.
Whereas like people who don't know, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of morbid, but I thought you were headed in a different direction with that story. I thought they were gonna be like, oh, and the dad's like, yeah, son, you and me, we were fixing stuff. Proud of you.
Yeah, no. Like he helped him with everything, and nothing happened.
And it's funny because I look at the camera, I'm like, dude, this is reminding me of my. I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
All right.
So what's the verdict for you?
Asshole.
He is the asshole.
Yeah, because I feel like he should have brought his kids.
Yeah.
Not leaving his wife. I mean, it's a good thing you loved your wife, but you
The
kind
thing
of
is, you protected only yourself.
Yeah.
And I think at that point, if you're a figurehead of like 3 children, protect them as well. There's like a thing, not like a legal binding thing. Oh yeah, I guess so. When your children are born, you are the protector of those kids.
Yeah.
It's like when I was gonna say dad specifically, but when parents skip out on their children, like they don't want the responsibility.
Do you have a story?
I do, but I kind of want you to read it.
Okay. I'll read it. Don't worry.
All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to participate in my boyfriend's family tradition?
This one actually kind of sounds interesting. I went to Thanksgiving at my boyfriend's family house last night. I had met his parents and his sister a couple times, but this was the first time meeting his more extended family.
Oh, okay.
He said they make a whole day of it, so we would be heading over around 10 a.m. When we are
10 a.m.
I mean, I feel like that's a good day.
That's a great day for
Spending time with family. Yeah. When we arrived, there were several men sitting in the living room watching football. My boyfriend introduced me to his brother, brother-in-law, uncles, and some cousins. His dad was also there. There is a cooler in the middle of the room, and my boyfriend grabs a beer and sits down to watch the game. His mom and sisters come and say hi, and his mom says, perfect timing. We were just getting...
We need help in the kitchen. I swear to God.
Bitch, get in
this Bro, that's about to happen.
I go into the kitchen. There are several women in there. They have Christmas movies on the TV, and most of them are doing some kind of food prep. I grab my drink and go back and sit down with my boyfriend. I tried to strike up a conversation, but the guys were super into the game. After a while, I took my boyfriend to the side and tell him I feel awkward since I'm not into football and no one is really talking to me. He told me, quote unquote, then go hang out in the kitchen. The girls talk off the storm. The family tradition is for the guys to watch football and the ladies to hang out in the kitchen and make the meal. And you fucking called it. Stop doing that. Jesus.
I'm the living spoiler alert, dude.
I told him I found that extremely misogynistic and that I was not interested in going to the kitchen, quote unquote. While the men sat around drinking and watching TV, I ended up just sitting around awkwardly watching them all talk about sports until basically dinner was served, at which point they got up, got a plate, and went back to watching TV. Never mind.
All right. So 10 a.m. is not a good thing for this family.
All right, first of all, I'm not even done with the story, but if you're going there to fucking watch football all day,
yeah,
what the fuck are you doing?
I love how they say, let's make a day of, or we make a day of it.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of tradition is that?
A great breakfast.
Yeah. Pancakes to start off.
Literally set up the table for breakfast. All right, cool. Breakfast is over.
Play some sports outside.
Play some sports. Because now it's probably what?
Noon.
Then
you start to prep everything.
Yeah.
Help in the kitchen.
It doesn't even matter who it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like
someone's can go get some drinks if that's what they want to do. Others can be in the kitchen. Others can prepare the table.
Yeah.
Watch a movie.
If you're gonna like grill outside, get that going.
Yeah.
You know.
If you're gonna be the chaperone in charge of like the children, like put on a movie and be like,
exactly. Hey. Bring the Nintendo Switch, family games.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Even though it's like electronic devices, but still, you're having fun with family.
I'm not trying to be racist. I don't think that's a Hispanic family.
I don't think
There's
that
no
is.
coronas in that story.
Yeah, cause what the what?
No, just keep reading.
Okay, yeah, they grabbed the plate,
Sat back down.
yeah, sat back down.
Watching more.
I told my boyfriend after that I was upset, and he said I was overreacting. Whoa, that's the first thing you did not
Red
tell.
flag.
Whoa.
That's another one we're doing someday soon. Red flag stories.
I told him it was awkward as I didn't like sports, but I didn't want to be banished to the kitchen with the woman.
The shadow realm.
I told him I didn't really feel like I got to know next to nothing about his family, except that they have this messed up tradition. Am I the asshole? But what are you the asshole for?
For refusing to participate in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Well,
listen.
that's not a tradition. It's more like if people were to go back in the old days, and they're like, oh, but the women are always in the kitchen.
That is I'm saying that's not a
that's not a tradition.
No,
'cause that's,
I'm saying it's the traditional husband, wife, family.
Yeah, I guess ways.
Yeah.
But
it's not a tradition. That's a very different word, I think.
yeah.
Look, I've already stated that how many times? Maybe 3 times.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. More than I should.
Yes.
But
even when the topic wasn't even talked about.
What do you think I'm gonna say right now?
I don't know. I'm just trying to be funny here.
When Thanksgiving rolls around or Christmas rolls around or any like big holiday, I want to be someone who's like, yo, let's get cooking. Like, I don't want to be the guy who gets cooked. I want to be the guy who does the cooking.
What do you mean he gets cooked?
Yeah, like
you're talking like you smoke weed.
No, gets baked. No, I do want to participate more in the kitchen.
Yeah,
and not just like for holidays,
but
like in general. Like I don't really look. My vision of the future. Whenever I get a family, I have wife and kids. Hopefully, nothing burns like that other story. Okay. But my vision of that is, look, we're together. We're going to cook.
Yeah.
Whether that means together we're gonna cook the food every day like that, or you cook, I do the dishes one day, I cook, you do the dishes the other day type shit.
Yeah.
Or I do the veggies, you do the meat, or the other way. Whatever, however the dice roll is what we're gonna do.
Or if you guys don't want to cook,
let's eat out.
Yeah.
My question. Not my question. My statement is like, it's all about like that balance. This guy, how did he phrase it? He's like, well, if you don't like it here.
Yeah, he just literally said get in the kitchen because the woman likes storming up conversations.
I low key kind of wanted to hear more of like what was happening in the kitchen.
But she wasn't in the kitchen.
No, I know, but I low key wanted to hear more. Like, do you think that the women there are like okay with that, or because it's been happening so much?
True.
Or do you think that they're fed up but they don't talk about it?
Yeah. Well, I feel like for them it's like also like therapy, because if all the women are there like, oh yeah, my husband does this, my husband's yeah, I was literally gonna just say that. I was just gonna say that, dude. Like, my husband's dick is so small. Like, they
how
have,
small is it?
Let's compare, or like,
let's compare.
Like, mine's like this, mine's like this. And I was like, bro.
Oh, their husband.
Yeah, the husband. Whoa.
I want to read a few comments though. Remember this experience very, very well, because it's most definitely a glimpse of what your future will look like if you stay with your boyfriend. Literally what I just said, red flag and all. You told him how you felt. He invalidated your feelings, and told you to grin and bear it. Never heard that before. I guess just like smile and wave. Tolerate it, he said. Bro said tolerate it. Is that what you want? Not only does he accept this type of alienation, he expects you to just cluck it with the other chickens in the kitchen.
That's a weird way of saying tolerate it.
And leave the cooks. Oh, and leave the cocks alone. A dick measuring competition. Basically, like, go be a chicken, I'll be a cock right here. He's certainly being a dick in a certain sense. So it's not the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
You're not the asshole.
No.
For
refusing to participate in that.
refusing. You're not the asshole
tradition.
for that. You are the asshole if you don't leave this guy and just keep fucking going along with that.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with that comment where it's like this is literally a glimpse of what a future would look like. Because like every year, every gathering, every Thanksgiving, possibly every Christmas,
mm-hmm.
I don't
like that.
He type of guy who when he comes home tells his wife, "Hey, can you fetch me a beer?" It's like, bro, I just sat down. Go get it yourself.
Yeah. I don't know.
Leave this man. Is this one red?
Which one?
The one, your next one?
It's pink. It's a personal story.
Bro, you threw in a color I didn't even know existed in that subreddit.
This one is actually kind of funny. I think.
You said it's personal and you said it's kind of funny.
Am I the asshole for sleeping with my friend when I'm married?
Oh.
All right. So this one is a blue one. It's advice needed.
Okay.
Okay. The other one that I was going to say, which I thought it was kind of funny. It says, am I the asshole for stopping my cousin's wedding proposal? But that's like, I don't know.
You want to give some advice right now?
I don't want to give advice. I just want to be chismoso and just figure out what the story is, bro.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for sleeping with my friend when I'm married? By sleeping, I literally mean sleeping, like snoozing. Pendejo, bro. The whole time I'm like, this is going to be such a good story.
No, it might be because I don't want to hear what the girl says.
All right.
Or even what the friend says. Maybe the friend's kind of into it.
Me, a 26-year-old female, and my husband, 27-year-old male, have been married for 7 years and together have for a total of 11 years. We have always been happy with each other. And I love my husband with everything in me. Chinga. But recently, he has been complaining about how I use too many blankets and gets too hot. I snuggle him too much and I use too many pillows.
Wow, to be smothered by someone's hugs.
By love.
Smash this guy's face.
I go to bed too early / too late. It changes. And more stuff like that. So I promised him I would go to bed when he did. I would use only one pillow and one blanket, and I wouldn't cuddle with him anymore. He didn't think that was good enough. He is refusing to sleep in the same bed as me. He sleeps in our guest room while I sleep alone.
I sense there might be something else within this man.
It's not just sleeping and snoozing. It might be something else.
He might be cheating.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'll explain furthermore what I'm trying to say.
I know what you mean by it.
Yeah, but I'm saying for the audience. For the three people that are in here.
Yeah, because like, if you were tired of someone, you don't want to...
Well, that's part of it.
Okay.
Let's continue.
This has been going on for almost 3 months, and we haven't had sex a single time. Leave that fucking man, dude. Fucking... Cut it out.
Bro, no one's gonna understand that reference.
Are we just that old?
I don't know.
Do you understand that
I know.
reference?
It's from, what is it?
No way.
No, I'm trying to remember the show.
Full House.
Yeah, Full House. I literally was trying to think of the other one with Urkel.
Oh, Family Matters?
Yeah, Family Matters.
No. He's never complained about my sex. He's just been refusing. He tells me things like, if we weren't in the same bed, why would we have sex? And stuff like that. I have a high sex drive, and so does he. I mean, not anymore. Early into our marriage, we would have sex about 3 times a week, but that's not what I'm complaining about. I miss my husband. Ever since he started sleeping away from me, he has barely spoke to me. He gets up at 6 a.m. every day and leaves at 8 a.m. and gets back home at 7 to 8 p.m. His job hours are 9 to 5. I don't know where he is going. Oh. I mean, we both said it. You don't act like you're the one who figured the fucking
But
case
I said
out.
it first.
Okay.
I said it first.
I already had that in mind. I don't know where he is going. So back to my point. Recently, my friend, 26-year-old female, got divorced. She couldn't afford her house, so I let her move in with me. I have known her since we were both two.
Since they were both two. Okay.
Yeah, since they were both two. Now she does have her own room, but she is having the same problem as me. She feels lonely and unwanted, so we sleep in the same bed every night. We don't have sex, we just cuddle. I mean, we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Yeah.
They're both cheating. We just cuddle.
I like how she had to say, "Oh, we don't
No, we
have
just
sex."
sleep- we just sleep in the same bed.
It's the same bed.
Now, I will admit, sometimes I give her small kisses on the forehead, and she does the same to me. But my love language is touch. So if I can't touch my husband, I'll need someone else to kiss. I've never touched her lips once. We've never done anything more than the goodnight kisses on the cheek or forehead. We've been snuggling together for about 3 weeks now, and my husband is pissed. Hey, bro, you should have fucking shared the bed, bro. See or no? He told my whole homophobic family that I kicked him out of our bedroom so I can sleep with the girl. I just need advice and to know if I'm the a-hole for snuggling with someone else. My husband is yelling at me almost every night. He has thrown stuff, broken plates, and I made him a fancy dinner so we can talk and catch up. He took the plate that I made for him and threw it on the ground, creating a big mess. Yes, he does pay the bills. My friend doesn't pay for anything. She's just simply too depressed. My whole family hates me now. His family, he does, and the only one I have is my friend. And honestly, she's not enough. I feel unwanted and lost. My husband calls me a hoe-ass bitch who doesn't know how to keep my hands out of women's pants. It's not done yet.
Am I the asshole?
It's not done yet.
Is there an edit?
Yes.
If don't say it.
Okay.
Let's traditionally we just say, well,
By the way, neither my husband and I are homophobic. Our families are religious
Didn't I
and
just say don't say
homophobic. So that's why they are so pissed at me. That's where it ends. That's where it ends.
Okay.
Don't fucking cut me off.
All
there.
right.
Thank you. All right.
Damn, that's that's a hefty one.
That's a handful.
All right. let's get us out of the way. I think
I just heard your voice gag up.
I know. I feel like a lot of women can act more cuddly like that.
Yes.
You know, I'm not kissing Brandon on the forehead.
Actually, not example like this, but it's like when we went to the club. Michelle easily just like started dancing and found other people that they were vibing with the music.
It was Taylor
No.
Swift.
The first club. I was like, does she know them?
Oh,
But she didn't. She just started to like,
I guess so.
because that's how their vibe is.
Yeah.
It's just their vibe. For men, it's totally different. It's like, it's not like that. It's it's like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
start talking about video games. Let's talk
Bring
about
out the
music.
calculator.
Yeah, exactly. Right? So I can understand that she does that because she needs that physical touch. But I can also
Where do you draw the line in cheating? I'm not saying she's cheating, but where do you draw the line in cheating?
I don't know. You know when like the husband is cheating, right? But if he sees his wife cheating,
He's gonna blame her first.
yeah,
That's literally what I was gonna
Like-
say.
I don't know. Still not right at all for his part. But
No, because he lied to the family
yeah,
and said, "Hey, yo, your daughter is doing, stuff here."
he's not even talking about anything. Not like, oh, hey, I've been feeling this way or whatever. Like, okay, if you don't love someone anymore, why drag that on? That's the one thing I do not get from like any part of it. Like, if you don't love a woman anymore, or like don't want to really be with them, you guys have to talk it out. So just not talk it out and be together more. No, it's like, you have to
have
talk
a
it out.
conversation.
Like, this is how I'm feeling. I don't feel this is right anymore. Right? But no. Men will just go out there and cheat, come back home, and then fucking,
Blame the wife.
yeah. But
No.
besides that,
It's not explicitly stated that he's been cheating.
but if,
We're
but if
just
she doesn't know that?
assuming. we're assuming because like one, he's gone for an hour or two, and he also is avoiding her. So I think he's done something that he feels guilty about, and then he's kind of just pinning it on her, like, "Oh, you messed up first. By the way, I cheated, but you messed up first." But like, let me just. There's no drinks in me. This is just me talking. There is absolutely no place in this world for rage like that.
Yeah.
Plate throwing, cup smashing, any sort of thing. Because first of all, that's like the previous one we just said. That's like you see that they're like that's what you're gonna be expecting more and more if it continues, you know. And I get you're trying to, because she's literally the one who's trying to like, hey, let's have a conversation. I made you this meal, let's talk, right?
Yeah.
Like if the shoes were flipped, and he had a friend over,
And it was a guy.
it was a guy, but he wasn't kissing. Maybe he was kissing the forehead. Well, they were just together.
It's just the homies.
Yeah,
bro.
it's the homie. Kiss the homie goodnight. It still doesn't mean she needs to smash a plate or smash a cup, because it's bad either way. Doesn't matter who did it. It's bad either way. Like starting an argument like that.
Yeah.
Like I understand it's probably difficult to have a conversation and sit down, because I mean with people like that you never know what's
The
gonna
outcome
happen,
is,
what the
yeah.
outcome is, how if they're gonna get upset more than when you started. But generally speaking, if you've done all you can,
Yeah.
get out. And it's
But
really,
if it's 3 months, dude, I feel like within those 3 months you have to like know. That's like
no, I'm saying like if she's done all she's can and like trying to have a conversation and he's just not. He's literally putting a wall between them because he's sleeping in the guest bedroom. Which, by the way, must be a really nice house if they have a main room and 2 guest rooms. I'm just saying. Probably has a chandelier
Yeah.
in there.
but
Maybe a 3.5 bathroom, a laundromat in the basement. I don't know. The point is, I think if she's done all she can to like rectify
But-
this, what?
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's just, if she's done all she can, I think all she really can is just leave.
But is she the asshole for cuddling with her friend?
No.
If you known her for that long, that's sort of like what you consider a sister now, because
Yeah,
they've been like, yeah, they're best friends, but if they're that comfortable with each other, that's just your sister now. You know? But it is, I guess, if you see it in a guy's perspective, it is kind of weird. But if nothing were to happen and she's cuddling or sleeping with her friend, then you think that's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, that's not the whole point. The point is is she the asshole for doing that? Not really.
No.
Because I mean, I can understand the physical touch, and especially if your husband is not.
Reciprocating.
Yeah. So that's fine. I guess. I don't know. Because
But
it's such a
physical
weird.
touch is not like necessarily cuddling, or it's like a hug, or like, or you know.
Maybe she likes. Well, they both said they feel lonely, so she just likes the presence.
Comfort. Yeah, exactly.
It's like my sister. She doesn't like sleeping alone. She likes the presence of
Oh,
someone.
your younger sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she likes, if she's sleeping, even in her sleep, she goes like this to look around for who's next to her, just so she knows. Because if she doesn't feel
like
anyone,
kick someone.
yeah, exactly. If she doesn't feel anyone, then she wakes up.
Oh.
So
Yeah, and we failed to realize too that she's depressed, or the friend.
yeah,
I don't know what happened, or did it say?
no,
No, right? She's depressed. She turned to her best friend for comfort, and even the worst time in her friend's life. One is depressed for one reason, and the other one's having issues at home, but they still find a way to sort of comfort each other. I don't think she's necessarily in the wrong for sleeping in the same bed. It is not a crime, I think, to sleep in the same bed. If nothing happened, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I guess
It is strange, but if you like look, if you like, it's like one of those things where you have to like do like a double take.
Yeah.
You think like it's one thing, but if they're telling the truth and that's the actual truth, it's like, okay, I believe you. Like you didn't do anything of sorts.
Yeah. Would you like to hear the edit?
Yeah. I forgot there was an edit.
Edit. He just got home. I'm going to try and talk to him now. Update. We had about an hour-long talk. I cried. He did a bit too. We want each other and we love each other. I read some people say that he could have ED, so I discussed it with him. I did not even think about that at all. But why would I guess it is embarrassing. As like a man.
I didn't even think about that.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah. We,
Blue Chew. This video.
Or what's the other one? Hymns?
Hymns. I admitted to kissing my friend's forehead and cheeks. There he did get a bit pissed, but he admitted to cheating on me as well.
It hurts when you're wrong. It's not even my relationship, but it hurts that you're right. It hurts that you're right. I wish I was wrong.
We decided therapy or divorce will be the best option. Thank you for all the advice. We will not be sleeping together again, my friend and I. And my husband and I are thinking about starting to do so again. I feel really bad. He would drink away the fact that he cheated on me. Oh, he's going to cook for me tomorrow. Thank you to all the comments that had me to talk to him. I feel so much better. My friend is pissed. I won't allow her to sleep with me anymore. Why
oh my God.
So she is moving out. I think she had feelings for me. Well, I didn't expect that.
Well,
I'm not sure what to do with her. I lost my friend, but I may have gained my husband back. I don't know what to do really. Small update. I'm seeking therapy and a divorce lawyer.
Okay.
Edit.
Quantos
one.
updates are there, bro?
Edit. For everyone saying how I didn't cheat, there are so many people telling me I did. I don't know which one is true, but I'm going to assume I did. I've reached out to my family and they said how I was cheating on him. They know I didn't have sex with the girl, but they still call it cheating. Me and my friend are on good terms again. My husband and I are working on divorce.
This is why
What a fucking story.
This is why I asked, where do you draw the line in cheating? Like
I think because we're not in that.
No, see, but here's the thing. I don't like talking about this kind of thing with like friends who are couples in general. I'm not talking about a specific one. I'm just saying in general, friends that we have. Yeah, because then they question opinions. They question that, or maybe they because I don't want to say it, and then they're like, "Oh, this is my opinion," and then the other one's like, "No, I think you're wrong," and there's like an argument. I'm like, I've seen more than enough arguing.
You just
someplace.
It's like I come in here, I ask a question, I leave. And then you just leave them arguing.
Exactly. Bro, I've had my fair share of arguments. Not even, at some point. I don't want to have started one. I don't like confrontation. But this is what I'm trying to say. Where do you draw the line? Because if I can't talk to people that are in a relationship, I have to talk to someone who isn't. No offense to you or me.
It's a good thing you're
what?
You're getting a divorce.
Yeah. I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, what's a good thing about me?
It's a good thing that you're getting a divorce.
You know what? It's also good that you're going to therapy.
Yes.
Because for maybe your parents or anything that you have unresolved, good to go do that now.
Yeah.
Before you get into anything else, maybe. I don't know. If you want to get into anything else. Damn. At least, you know what? They didn't have kids.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Probably for a reason.
Yeah. Out of all of these, which one was your favorite? And it's weird saying that considering these are real people's lives. It's a toss between this last one and that.
I think I
and
like
that
the
one.
last one better.
I think this one sparked way
I
more
like the last
conversation.
one better. We're talking about people's lives. Yeah, the last one was interesting though.
Last one feels too real, maybe. The
Because
first
probably is
yeah.
fucking
No,
real.
no. I mean, I feel like one of these is fake though.
I don't
I think maybe
so.
the first one's fake. Anyways, verdict, not the asshole. Well,
That's why I said it's like a sprinkle.
everyone
everywhere.
sucks. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to this. I don't know if this is a long episode or not, but thank you for listening or watching. Where can people find us on the socials, Carlos?
Bro, we got Instagram and TikTok at Los Hijinks Pod.
Correct. And we also have, we're on several podcast apps like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google. I'm sure there's other ones you can hear us on. But you can also watch us on YouTube.
Cheers, our clear faces.
Exactly. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
All right, bye.
Have a good time. See you.